next, the Warriors taking on. Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right, and you can tell.
He's checked in for the Warriors. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Fears. He's out there with Herb Jones. And it's Kelishvili in at the 4. On the break. And the basket by MP.
Bang.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Here's Fears, covered by MP. Right wing, shot clock at 5. To the right side, here's Kelishvili. Outside Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And the Pelicans miss again. The Warriors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. McGinnis, no good.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. Fears' shot is off. Up top, Pajemski. Back to MP. This one for 3.
Bang.
Another 3 for Golden State.
And look at that range from MP. He's really showing it off right now. He may be young, but man, does he ever shoot it with confidence.
Pass to Queen. Inside. Fades. And it's MP with a rebound.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses
Bang.
and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Beautiful timing on that play, and MP finishes it.
Pelicans trail by 8. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Santos. Butler comes in for Shamet. Oubre, he's checked in for Reeves. And Moody is subbed in for Pajemski. And then for New Orleans, Bay, he's checked in for Kelishvili. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jones.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Moody. And here's MP
Bang.
from outside. He buries it from 3. McGinnis has got 12.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Bay outside. Murray from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that is a shot that Murray continues to work on. Great to see him come back with the revenge 3 right there.
Pass to MP. Lets the 3 fly. And Bay pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 5. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starter.
Murray for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. The Warriors lead by 6. Here's MP. Butler on the wing. Back to MP. They set a pick. for three.
Bang!
Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 19 points.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Intercepted. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and their defense has stood out. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one.
Bang.
Guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Marvin Bagley, Sadiq Bey out there with Yves Missi. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Poole in at the 2.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
To the wing on the left. Back to Missi. Five to shoot. Murray for three. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Warriors lead by 14. And for someone listed at 6'4", DeJounte Murray is an excellent rebounder, Tim.
Well, he sure is. He's got long arms and he's very athletic. His work on the glass, one of the many ways that he can impact winning, and he's always a threat to take it end to end. Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
And here's MP
Bang.
from outside. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Woo! This guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Murray, no good.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to
Bang.
convert.
And the basket by McGinnis.
I just love the ball move.
They outside. Picked by Missi. And legs more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap. So you're open-ended in that regard. And there are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Winning on the margins, man. Shamet, he's checked in for the Warriors. Santos comes in for Jimmy Butler.
Bang.
And then for New Orleans, Mamukelashvili's checked in for Bagley. Jones comes in for Poole. And it's Fears in for DeJounte Murray. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I
Bang.
was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
On the wing, Jones. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fears shot is off.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a
Bang!
three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Fears. Bey outside. Reeves brings a double, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Done. He's checked in for Reeves. And a change for the Pelicans. Queen, he's checked in for Missi. For 3, Fears. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right? Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And from the moment he set foot in this league, Herb Jones was a must defender.
Well, Brian, people were questioning his offensive game initially, but he's been pretty solid there. And for a player who's made first-team all-defense, that's more than enough.
Bang.
Hits yet again. Wow!
With this barrage, he claimed the #2 spot for most 40-point games in a season.
And every game, he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
There are 53 games of 40 or more, passing Wilt's mark set in 1963. But Chamberlain's 1962 effort still looms as the top spot.
Puts up a deep
Bang!
three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. McGinnis has got 45 points. And New Orleans shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Mamukelashvili passes to Queen. Here's Spears, covered by MP.
2 minutes.
Let's go with a three. The rebound by Moody.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Bang!
A deep three from MP. Another three for Golden State.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
A nice shot by Fears.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Pass to Santos. Back to MP. Puts up a
Bang.
deep three. And another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
1:11 left in the second. Here's Fears, covered by MP. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Just 5 to shoot. The three. The rebound by Shamet. Outside Moody. Done outside. From deep, MP.
Nice. Bang.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. To the wing, right side. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you
Bang!
Oh, count it! Wow!
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Fears. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Fears has got 6 here in the quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
MP getting it done for Golden State. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story.
You know who's having a great time watching these guys launch it from downtown? Me. You know who's not?
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The new group getting ready for the Warriors. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Shamet. Jimmy Butler comes in for Santos. Oubre, he's checked in for Reeves. And MP subbed in for Podziemski. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's MP in at the point. That's the Warriors 5.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Takes the three.
Bang!
Oh, another one falls. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Spears. He's got 18. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Fears. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Jones from outside. McGinnis with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. The three.
Bang.
Nails it from beyond the arc. McGinnis has got 6 in the quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Queen. Here's Mamukelashvili.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Fears. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Nurkic just got his 8th rebound here
Bang.
tonight. And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Fears, covered by MP. Fears. And that one, good! Fears has got 20.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Down low. Pass to Nurkic. MP outside. The 3 is up.
Bang.
Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Well, New Orleans shooting a low 28% during this third. Launches it. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't
Bang.
helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind. And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Here's Queen. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive.
Bang.
And a determined finisher. Nice.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Pelicans shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Fears lays it up and banks it in. Fears has got 9 points now in the second half.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
On the wing, Jones jacks up a 3, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP outside, a deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, making this game a no. And 1 quarter to go in a game. The Warriors making a switch here. MP's checked in. And the Warriors call time here. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Sadiq Bey. Fears out there with Murray. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's
Bang.
Nisi in at the 4.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Murray against MP. Outside Murray. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on...
Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The Pelicans have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. On the wing, Bey fires the 3. Doesn't go for him.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
The 3 is up.
Bang.
Another one falls. Amazing.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Bagley sets a screen. Pass to Fears. Shot from the wing. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
MP, the pass to Willis. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
No, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Misi, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And here's MP from outside, and it's Bagley with a rebound. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. For 3, Fears. He drops it from range. Fears has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Bagley, a screen on MP. Murray for 3, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And over the last few seasons, Murray has really found his shooting stroke from deep.
Murray against MP. Launches a 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Fears has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Murray. Wide open look. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
There you see Murray playing off the ball. That's a nice addition to his game.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. MP no good.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Picked by Misi. Bay from long range. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Pass to Moody. Back to MP. Fires the 3.
Bang!
On target from range.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now Misi. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth. The rebound by Willis. Golden State has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Oubre, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Queen, he's checked in for Bagley. Mamukelashvili comes in for Misi. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Bay. And Herbert Jones is subbed in for Murray.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From the arc.
Bang!
Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
Warriors foul. MP. 3rd personal foul. 2nd.
That free throw misses.
Shooting for New Orleans. Fears.
And he's good on the second. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. Takes a 3. The shot no good. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Ant.